All right, hello, my name is Derek Sullivan. This is my Marketing 366 ad project. Before I dive right into the ad, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context. This is a T-Mobile ad, and it takes place before the 2020 NFL season when Tom Brady was contemplating his NFL future. Brady is 43 years old, which is extremely old for an NFL player, meaning that retirement was a possibility for him. Rob Gronkowski retired before the 2019 NFL season, so 2 years ago, and Gronk's image is sort of a dumb jock. In a sense, even though I don't think he really is dumb, it's just that's kind of what he portrays in many advertisements. So here's the ad. Let me play it.
Gronk,
What up, TB?
what do you think my next move should be? Give it to me straight. Maybe it's just time I hang him up.
I got one word for you. Retirement. If you retire now, you're going to be walking on soft sand in a week. Just come to Florida and feel the wind in your hair. Retirement is like winning another one. Maybe I'll even join you.
On the Spotty Network, this is what Tom heard.
If you retire now, you're soft and weak. Just come to Florida and win another one. Maybe I'll even join you.
Just go win another one.
Like it's that easy, Gronk. Maybe it is.
I still feel like I have a lot to accomplish. My goal is to win one more. And Gronk's coming with me.
I'm retired from retiring?
Mom, where are my football pants?
Don't trust big decisions to just any network. Go with T-Mobile, the GOAT in 5G.
And I'm not soft or weak either.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G.
So yeah, there's the ad. As a Brady and Gronk fan, I loved that advertisement. Oh shoot,
Gronk,
What up, TB?
what do you think my next...
there we go. As far as an explanation for the ad goes, the idea is that because Tom Brady is not using T-Mobile, he has a spotty network that results in a big miscommunication between him and Gronk, and that Gronk is telling him to retire and come down to Florida with him, but Brady hears to come down to Florida to win a Super Bowl. And Gronk says he will join him in retirement, but Brady hears that as he will join him on, his new team, which would end up being the Buccaneers. Where was this advertised? It was actually posted all over social media. Tom Brady and Gronk both posted it on their Instagrams and other platforms. It was posted on YouTube. It has nearly 40 million views. But surprisingly, the ad was banned from being shown in the Super Bowl because of the protected telco rights deal. So to relate this to some class concepts, I kind of want to tell you guys why I think this ad being banned from the Super Bowl is actually kind of a good thing. So first, you got the working memory, primary, and recency effects. Because through that effect, we know that ads at the beginning and the end of the Super Bowl work the best. And this Super Bowl ended up being a blowout, which means that ads at the end were much less effective for many, many reasons. People were not paying as much attention by the end because it was a blowout, and many people just shut off the TV because it was over. Therefore, to get the best value of the ad, it would have had to have been placed at the beginning of the Super Bowl, which is obviously a very competitive spot. So who knows if they would have gotten it there, and if they didn't, then it definitely may have not been worth the $5.5 million price for a 30-second ad. And since this is a 60-second ad, we can assume that it was it would have cost them well over $10 million. We also have the working memory state effects. And through that, we know that it's better to advertise to sober viewers than impaired viewers or drunk viewers. And as everybody knows, a lot of the Super Bowl viewers end up drinking during the game. In fact, in 2019, Experience Management Qualtrics conducted a survey that concluded that 64% of viewers that drank during the Super Bowl drank so much that they actually didn't remember a single ad during the game. That is a number that probably haunts advertisers for the Super Bowl. But yeah, so through the working memory state effects and the recency and the primary recency effects, I conclude that I think it may have been a good thing for them to only post this on social media, especially because Brady and Gronk have a huge huge following on the platforms, and obviously everybody that follows them will understand the ad and love it. So what do I think about the advertisement? The good, I think it's a very funny ad that plays on very relevant topics, obviously, because it's Brady and Gronk who were in the Super Bowl. It's a very original and interesting ad. I think the whole story was kind of very original in that I haven't seen that before. I think they did a great job of keeping you watching it for the entire 60 seconds. The timing of it was perfect. This kind of coincides with how it was about relevant topics. Brady and Gronk were in the Super Bowl, obviously. So for it to be come out during the Super Bowl was a great idea. And having Tom Brady in any commercial is a great idea. He doesn't do commercials so often, but when he does, they always seem to do really well. Just look at last year's Super Bowl. On the top of my head, I can't actually remember who the company was, which is not a good thing for that company, but it was him walking through a stadium, and they posted the ad before, and it got a lot of attention. As far as the bad things, you could view it as because Tom Brady didn't have T-Mobile, he went to Tampa Bay, got Gronk to join him, and won a Super Bowl. So obviously, you don't want to have a spotty network, which is why you would get T-Mobile. But at the end of the day, if you watch the ad, you sit back thinking, if Tom Brady had T-Mobile, he may have retired. Obviously, that wouldn't have happened, but that's just one way you could view it. I don't think there's many bad things about this ad, which is why I kind of had to reach for something like that. And that's also why I had to struggle coming up with how I could make it better. And I said that I think it could be condensed to a 30-second ad. That would be much better because while I think they did a great job of maintaining our focus throughout the ad, I feel like it was a long ad. And let's say, you looked over at 30 seconds, you wouldn't really know. You might be lost. So I think if they could have condensed it to a 30-second ad, that would be really nice. I understand it would be very difficult because it is like a story. So who knows? But as far as 2 discussion questions go, do you think it was a good thing for T-Mobile that the ad ended up being rejected for the Super Bowl and was primarily advertised on social media? And do you think the plot of this ad would have been effective without 2 celebrities, Gronk and Brady, in it? So that concludes my presentation. Thank you guys.